Hadn't come. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I will click on the link. Now I have a Google account.
Okay.
Just
So
different yet?
You can just log into your regular Google account.
Hell, I don't remember how to do that. Now, don't ask me technical questions. I have one for the business. Let's see how I set that up. Hold on. I'm going to have to go take a gander here.
What's your last name, Larry? I don't have your card in front of me.
Burns, B-U-R-N-S. Not there. Well, I don't see it. I guess I... Oh, wait a minute. There it is. There it is. Okay. Now I can... This is my personal. I think I have one for the business too, but at least I found this one.
It'll work whichever Gmail you can get into.
How do I get out of this? Skip. Oh yeah, it's got me and the boy's picture there. Install the Hangouts plugin to get started.
Yep, that'll just take a minute.
Okay. And okay. You're about to join Google Plus Hangout on air. Before you join, you should understand. People you don't know, well, they're not going to be able to watch me because I don't have a camera.
That's right.
Okay. Why won't this move? So what's going on here? I'm trying to roll down the screen. It's not letting me even do it. Do I need to do something different here?
I don't know. I can't see your screen.
Just bandwidth, settings, leave call. I mean, just it's like a piece of paper in the middle of the screen with all this, you'll be able to watch you, so forth and so on, and then when you go to, just roll down, it hasn't got an up and down bar, and you roll down, it won't roll.
Oh, interesting. Some people have had success just closing that entire box and then re-clicking the link in the email, and then it just goes right in.
Okay, let's do that. Back to that page.
Does the down arrow on your keyboard work?
There. Well, I could just, at the top and the bottom of the page, there was a click, and it's just Google policies and principles.
Mm-hmm.
So now, oh shit, how do I get out of this? This is ridiculous. Now that works. It's all the procedures. I really don't care about that. How do I get out of it? Oh, it. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't want to do anything. I mean, it's a brand new computer. It's not like,
What if you hit the enter key?
Right, that worked. I got it somewhat down. But still, huh. Oh, come on. There we go. At the down arrows. Finally, join.
Hey, there you are.
God. What the heck was that?
I don't know. It sounds like you need to mute your speakers.
I just turned them off.
All right. Excellent.
Okay.
All right. So if you go back to this, let's see. Oh, we're looking at my screen. Okay. If you move your mouse to the left, there will be a menu bar that'll pop up, and there's a green square with an arrow in it.
Yep, I see it.
So go ahead and click on that.
Screen share.
Yep. Do the screen share.
Full screen, screen 2,
Full screen.
Hangout. Start screen share.
All right, excellent. So now you can go to your email.
Okay.
I sent you another link from AllProWebTools. It's the second one down there. So that's your login and password and the location to log into. So if you click on the control panel,
Click on the, oh, okay, the middle one. Okay.
and notice your login and your password. And you do need to be using Chrome, Firefox, or Safari. It doesn't support Internet Explorer.
I'm on Outlook or Microsoft, whatever one. I'm on Windows.
Yeah.
Well, I need to change.
Yeah. So do you have
What you're
Firefox
saying,
installed or Chrome or anything like that?
I have Chrome installed.
Okay. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and copy that link at the top. The website that you're on. Copy that, and then paste.
Log in. Wait a minute here. Hold on. We're going to get back to that's policies and procedures. Hold on. Now, wow.
Now you don't want to close. If you close Internet Explorer, you're going to lose me. So you want to keep Internet Explorer open, just reduce it to the taskbar. There you go. Now, see where it says Control Panel? You need to copy that address so that you'll be able to put it into Chrome. So if you right-click on it.
Gotcha. I got it. I probably don't. Let's see. Everybody's this. Where the hell's Chrome then? I probably haven't used Chrome since I got the new, Alright. Sounds good. I'm sorry, I don't have Chrome on this computer.
Okay. Well, it's easy enough to get if you
how can I go get it?
Go back to your Internet Explorer.
Okay. Okay.
Open a new tab.
Yep.
And then type in Google space Chrome. And that's it.
Oh, it goes.
So it's that top one there. It says install Google Chrome.
Just from download.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Download Chrome. Accept and install. Says it has 6 seconds left. Yeah, right.
I can wait 6 seconds.
Alright, so what I've got here is Colorado landscapers, Colorado.
Now, okay, so set up Chrome. It wants an email and a password. Is that my Gmail account? Because I don't get Gmail into Outlook. I've never set that up.
Yeah, you're not going to need that. Just go up to the top there.
Okay. And open the get the address and
paste in. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Log me in.
I think you had some spaces in front of the link. When you paste that in, you don't want any spaces in front of it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Gotcha.
Looks like you've got a colon and a space. It needs to start with the H.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
There's still a space there.
Do I just always assume that I'm sending landscapers and
Okay, now just hit the Enter key. There you go.
Okay.
All right, so if you go back to your email, it's going to tell you what your username and password are.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I think I can handle that.
Now the first thing it's going to ask you to do is to set your password to something that only you will know. and it's going to ask you to
Okay.
enter that new
Yeah.
password twice.
Okay, not a problem.
No, I think that covers it. So just to recap, basically, that other website down here, both sides of the card. So basically, make slide up one smaller and go to the right. And also, for that one picture, certificate
Set background, what's that?
on the website.
Just choose a wallpaper for your login.
I guess sounds good.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, I agree.
Get you
Yeah.
another quote for-
Say that you're not responsible for anything?
That's
Is that
right.
what that says? Okay, get started. Is that what I want to do?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Hold on. Yeah, that went out to all the deck and all the landscapers for the first one. I got a. Yep. Yep. So that's what happened. Okay. And I got a couple extra. I got 3 extra. So I passed it off. All right.
So how long have you lived in Loveland?
About 6 years now.
Like it up there?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah. As good as California?
Definitely better.
Yeah, well, less people, right?
Yeah, you get in your car and you go.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't get in your car and sit.
Right. Email name.
That's the name that's going to appear when you send emails to people. So you can put just the company name if you like.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Contact email. I guess that's my email at this point.
Yes.
Okay. Coupon email. What's that?
These are all the email addresses that your website can send out from. So to get it set up, I would suggest using the same email for all of those. And then later on, if you want to split those off, you can.
Okay, gotcha. So just copy and paste it is
Yep.
what you're telling me.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, since shipping it, it's not going to automatically copy it over?
It will if you just check that box at the top once you hit the
I did
next
check
button.
it. I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now when you hit next, it'll just do it for you. At least it's supposed to. You want to try checking that box again?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. It did it.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so you're logged in.
Okay.
So you'll be able to see.
Income and orders.
You'll be able to see a little more of the screen if you expand that window. So it's not taking up half the screen, it's taking up, there you go. So you can see the alerts and tips off to the left. That's where it's going to remind you that you have people to call back today.
Okay, gotcha.
And just remember that you're getting access to the entire suite of software. So up at the top in the menu bar, you see where it says Home, Website, Store, Contacts, Emails. You're getting access to all of those features. So for just accessing the CRM, that's going to be under Contacts.
Okay, gotcha.
So if you go up to Contacts.
So this is about traffic. Oh yeah, this is about. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
This is showing the traffic to your website and the number of sales your website has made. And obviously those things don't apply right now because the only feature you'll be using is the CRM.
Right, exactly.
All right.
Okay.
So
what am I going to click on Contacts
yep,
at this point?
Go up to Contacts and then you can click on View All. So there's all your contacts.
All of them.
All of them. Yep.
Wow, that's quite a list.
Now, if you have another, if you're using an existing CRM or you have it in a spreadsheet, you can upload your existing contacts into the system. But for now, I'd just like to show you how to add a new lead.
Sure, not a problem.
So up in the top right, you'll notice it says Create New Lead. You can go ahead and click that.
Okay. Start free demo.
Yep, so you go ahead and click on that.
This module is not currently installed.
Well, you're installing it now.
Unavailable. Oh, gotcha.
All right, so here is your new lead. So you can put in the company name. You can enter me as your first contact.
I'm going to put your company name in there.
All right.
How's that sound?
That'll work.
Okay. Okay. Okay, what's the address of your company? So I'm doing this thing right.
All right. That is 1437 North Denver Avenue.
Is there a suite or?
Yeah, suite 246.
Okay.
Loveland, Colorado. Eight 80538.
80538. Got it. Okay, and the phone, so I don't have to look it up.
720.
Will it automatically separate it, or do I need to put dashes or dots in here?
It'll work either way. You can put any kind of separators you want, and it'll figure it out. If you don't put any, it'll add separators in there for you.
Okay, so go ahead and okay, 720
464 0001.
Okay.
And email is support@allprowebtools.com.
The name of your company, completely the name of your company. Right?
Yes.
AllProWebTools. Okay. Whoops, I forgot Pro. I got all web tools in there. Just better get it right. Come on. Okay. Referred by.
Now, the referred by is a very
Okay.
interesting way of tracking the relationship between leads that are referred to you by other leads.
Oh, okay.
And it'll actually print out a family tree chart for you. So you can tell the sequence of leads who referred you down all the way to somebody who made a purchase.
Wow. Okay.
So
right now that would be blank in
yep,
your situation.
you can just
right?
leave that blank, so you can hit
Okay.
Save Changes. And this is the record for that contact. And so right in the middle there where it says Status,
right,
you have a drop down. Now we're going to want to populate that drop down with some of your company's status levels for what it takes to get somebody all the way from the prospecting stage to the close of business. So you may have warm lead, cold lead, prospect, those types of status levels. You may also have like strategic partners or vendors. There's a whole number of different types of status levels that you could create on your own there.
So all I have to do is type it in, just add status, and that'll create it. It's pretty self-explanatory there, right?
Actually, you hit the button first, and then it's going to give you a pop-up where you can set up that status level.
Okay, I need to think through that one just instead of doing it and then redoing it, I think.
Sure.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next thing is where it says Managed By. If you drop that one down, that's going to be a list of all the employees in the company that have access to the system. Currently, it's only you.
Right.
So if you want to mark this contact as being managed by you,
okay.
And then down below that it says callback time. So let's set the callback time to yesterday. That you wanted to be reminded to call me yesterday. All right. And then now you can hit Save Changes.
And then it's got a close date. What's okay? So I'm just looking. Confidence. What is that?
So if you're working on a potential customer who is a prospect and you want to monitor the pipeline, you're going to have your salespeople tag each lead that they're working with a confidence level. So you'll be able to sort their pipeline by the people that they think are most likely to close and the people that are kind of on the fence and then the people that are less likely to close. So that's what the confidence drop-down is. Now the close date is just a subjective guess by the salesperson as to when they think they may be able to close that lead. So that when you look at your pipeline, you'll have a better determination of the confidence of closes that'll occur in the next week or two.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then where it says amount, that's where
right now I don't need either of those.
Okay.
Yeah, just save changes.
All right, so it's saved.
Okay.
Now off to the right, you've got your internal notes. Now these are notes that your lead will never see. So over in the notes section, let's type in met at Chocolate Blues in Castle Rock. Now you're going to type that down below in the little white box area.
Okay. Gotcha. I guess I spelled blues, or at least thank you for putting the spell check in there, because spelling's not one of my. And then met at Chocolate Blues in Castle Rock.
Excellent.
Okay.
So now you can save those notes. and now you'll notice that it's tagged your name and the time and date that you put that note in the system. So if I was to call back tomorrow and you were out sick and your secretary answered the phone, she could update the notes here and say, Dave called looking for you, please call him back.
Gotcha. And then will it automatically go, other than notes, would it automatically go to a to-do, or no, it has to be put on a to-do list?
All she would have to do is set the callback time over on the left where we put the callback time.
Oh, okay.
That's going to remind you that this contact needs to be called. So let's say I called in tomorrow and you were sick, and I talked to your secretary and she says, I can have him call you tomorrow. And I say, well, you know, actually I'm leaving town tomorrow and I won't be back until next week on Wednesday. She can say, well, how about he calls you on Wednesday at 3 o'clock? So then she can just click callback time and set up that appointment for you, and you'll be reminded.
Perfect. And now, and she can, or any of us can set the day and the time on this callback.
Yes.
Because the one that we just did, or that we met, that I was supposed to call you back yesterday, automatically filled in the time.
Yeah, go ahead and click on where it says callback time.
Okay.
So you notice
I see.
Off to the right, you've got your times there.
Okay, so, okay, got it. Got it. Okay, that's all I need to know.
All right. So now what I'd like to show you is that alert box that reminds you that you have people to call. So if you go up to the top where it says Home, and go to Main Menu.
Okay.
So off to the left, you see in blue, it says one contact needs to be called.
Okay.
So if you click on that, it's going to show you a listing of all the people that you need to call today. And over on the right, you can see it shows the time that they need to be called. And you can sort any of these columns. So you can do it by alphabetical order, by company name, or you could sort by who I need to call first to last, or last to first. So we're going to go ahead and click on this first record. So you can click on the name of the person there.
So do I click, on your name?
Yep. And that'll bring up the entire record, and you'll be able to look over the notes to the right there to remind you of who this person is and where you are at in the sales cycle. And then you can go ahead and make that call.
That is great, because that puts it all, trying to use Outlook because they separate tasks and appointments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
And that becomes problematic because unless it pops up at you and yells at you, sometimes you forget it. You know?
Yeah.
So, so great. Okay.
So the next thing I'd like to show you is how to add some of the other staff members in your organization. So if you go up to Settings on the top right, and then go to Users, so you'll see that you are the first user in the system there. And if you want to create a new user, there's a big blue button that says Create New User.
It's gray on mine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so should we add Deborah?
Yeah, we'll add Debbie. I call her Debbie. So.
Oh, okay.
Debbie Olmsted. Okay.
So now down at the very bottom, we're going to want to set up her email address so that once this user is created, it will automatically send that same welcome email that you received. It'll send that to her so she has her login and password and the link to the control panel.
Okay, so we put her Debbie at UCB-Partners. .com. Okay.
There you go.
Now, so I'm looking at right above that. It says commission rate. So I can put in 50%, or I can put in what? I can put anything in there. What's the options?
Well, you can leave all of those settings blank. That is just to track salespeople and the commissions that they receive for the sales that they make.
Okay.
So you could put in whatever commission rate they're being paid at.
Right. So well, I'll just put Debbie in at 50, and all I have to put is 50, or do I have to put the percent sign?
I think you have to do No, I think you just put. I think you put in 0.5. There's a little question mark right next to where it says commission rate. That'll probably explain to you what you need to put in there. Yeah, 0.05 would be 5%, and 0.5 would be 50%.
Got it. Okay. Now I'm just like, as questions come to my mind, if I don't get them out, they'll be get. Wonder if. Yeah, they're getting paid 50%, but then they're getting a referral fee for somebody they brought to the table of 5%. Let's just say. Yeah. We're
actually adding a tiered commission rate to our next version, which is due to be released the beginning of April. So there will be that ability to have overrides and downlines and all kinds of different structures for your commissions.
Perfect. Okay. And okay. Because am I going to be able to enter commissions in this thing at some point? Is that part of the deal?
Yes, that is the next level of service plan that we have. You're currently doing the $10 a month, which includes the CRM, but it doesn't include the invoicing and bill presentment and ability to take credit cards, checks, cash, all that stuff. So the next tier is $25 a month. Once you have that set up, then you would be able to do that. Okay, because I want to. Let me talk to everybody about that. We'll start with this, and then I can call you and we can upgrade it, sure.
Right? Or
yeah. Actually,
do it on the web.
I'll be showing you that in just a minute. That's the next thing I'm going to show you. So before you hit submit on this, I'd like to adjust her username. You see how it automatically created a username for her?
Oh, okay.
I would just suggest that you make the first two letters lowercase. It'll be a little easier for her to type in. All right. So you're all set. Now you can hit submit at the bottom.
Now, wait a minute. Let me ask it. It says permissions. What's that next tab?
Yeah, that's going to give her access to different areas of the website, and because she's kind of a co-owner in the company, I figured she'd have the full permissions.
Exactly. But can I click on that right now before I hit submit, or do I need to hit submit?
Sure, you can click on that.
I want to just see what it looks like. Huh?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So now it says password level. What's that?
So again, there's a question mark there right after password level. So if you put your mouse over that, it's going to give you a little bit of an explanation about that. Now there is a password manager in the system. So it's opposed to having sticky notes on your monitor to remind you of the Google password, the GoDaddy password, the password to the credit card account. You can store all of those safely and securely in AllProWebTools, and you can set different access levels for different employees. So maybe the secretary needs access to the email password, but they don't need access to the accounting software password. So that's how you set that up.
Gotcha. Okay. That when we get to that point, I think we need to talk about it. So I make sure I do it right, because I want, ultimately, on the leads things, I only want the people looking at their own leads, but I want to be able to, Debbie and I need to look at all of the leads.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Right. Okay, got it. Okay, back to basic, and hit submit.
All right, so you've just sent an email to her inviting her into the
Okay.
system so that she can get in there and start loading her leads and contacts and using the system.
Perfect.
So the final piece I want to show you before I go ahead and get off the phone is going to be entering your credit card number for payment, and also choosing how to upgrade your modules and services. So those are going to be under
Gotcha.
settings,
Okay.
and then you can go to modules. So from here you can see that you're on the website plan, which is $10 a month. And if you wanted to upgrade that, you could hit the upgrade button, but I don't suggest hitting it now because it would go ahead and initiate that. You can also click on available modules at the top.
Yep.
And you can see all the different add-ons that you can add to your installation here. And once you choose an add-on, it's instantly made available to you. You don't have to wait, or you don't have to call anybody. It just automatically gets put in there for you. So if you go ahead and close that box, and go up to billing information in the top left.
Yep.
That's where you can enter in your credit card information. And then you'll hit update, and then it'll automatically bill your account on the 1st of each month, and you will have the rest of this month for free, and your first bill will be on the 1st of next month.
On April Fool's Day. Thanks.
You got it.
I'll be on a plane that day. Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
All right.
Okay. So is there... Okay. Now, available modules, so I can just start reading about each one and say, okay, I want this piece, and it fits into this deal. And the others, beyond the $25 one, it's about having you guys' time is what it's all about.
Well, that's some of them. Those are the service plans, but there's other options you can add on, like the email integration for sending out your newsletters and marketing materials. And there's a number of other options in the system there as well. We also talked about the lead generation system that integrates with Google Maps, so you can drop a pin and it'll pull all of the pizza places within a 5-mile radius of that pin. So that's an additional add-on module as well. And the nice thing about the modules is that you can add them whenever you need them, and then you can cancel them also. Everything's on a month-to-month basis. There is no proration though, so if you started on the 2nd, then you're going to pay for it all the way through to the 1st of the next month, whether you use it or not.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, so we want to make sure that we, if we're going to add something to it, we're going to be using it for that month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm sure I'm going to have a ton of questions because I see this at first of all, the learning curve initially is to figure out what pieces we need and what pieces people are really going to use.
Right.
You know,
I
mean, the initial thing, this is simple to the point, but ultimately, I can see us having a commission module in there for sure. I can see us having, that Google map thing and saying, okay, I want all the veterinarians around your office.
Oh,
within a 5 miles around your office, and then because I've got a gal, one of our gals is in Loveland. Okay. One of our reps. So, but I've still got to wrap my brain around it, and then you may end up getting a call from me and just say, okay, I don't understand this. Can you help me? Or if I call in there and you just don't happen to be available, can any one of the people just kind of answer basic questions?
Of course. Everybody will be willing to help you.
Okay, yeah, because I just, I'm old, and it takes me a while to learn shit, especially technology shit. So. Okay, well, very good. Well, Dave, I appreciate it. I'll put my credit card in right now, and get it submitted, and and then obviously Debbie's at it, so now we'll just have to, I'm just going to play with it a little bit, and then I'll probably come up with questions, and I'll start writing them down. So,
All right.
and hopefully, you might have your little question marks there, and it may be self-learning as we go here,
Sure.
So.
Not a problem. And I'm also going to send you a link in a few minutes to the video that you and I just created showing how to use the system that you can share with your colleagues and the other staff members there so that you won't have to re-explain all of this to them.
Thank God. Because poor Carol, who lives up in Loveland there, she's older than I am, and sometimes explaining stuff to her becomes very frustrating. Is that a good way to put it? So, okay, well, very good. Well, Dave, thank you for your help. I look forward to us working together.